Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you a recipe for how to make grain-free crackers that's from the Plant Paradox Cookbook by Stephen Gundry. The first step is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You're also going to line a baking sheet with a Silpat mat, or you could also use some parchment paper as well, just something that's not going to stick. The first ingredient is you're going to use 1 cup of blanched almond flour, 3/4 cups of tapioca flour, and 1 tablespoon more of that as well. Then you'll add 2.5 tablespoons of arrowroot powder. Next you'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. We'll add 1/8 teaspoon of xanthan gum and kind of toss it all together there. That's optional, but I like to add crushed dried rosemary just for flavor. So we're going to toss that all around together. Now we're going to slowly add some water to this mixture. It's about a cup here I'm going to start with. And you add a little bit, stir it around, add a little more, and keep stirring. If it has any lumps, you can go ahead with a whisk and just get those lumps out. If it's too thick, you can add a little bit more water. It should really be like a thin pancake batter. So next, we're going to use the spoon and pour little circles of the batter onto the baking sheet. And you can spread it thinly with the top of the spoon. So that's about half of the batter. So I'm gonna put it in the oven now and bake it for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And then at that point, I'll raise the temperature to 400 degrees and bake it for about 20 minutes or so longer, maybe even more, until the crackers become nice and golden brown. The timer's gone off and the crackers are looking good, nice and dark on top. So we're gonna move them over to a cooling rack. And if they're too hot for you to touch, you can always use a spatula. Now that we've moved these crackers to a cooling rack, we're gonna let them cool completely. And then once they're completely cooled, we'll put them in an airtight container for storage. That's it. They're starting to crisp up already.